Salam alaikum, namaste, sasrikal, sadetha and hello. Welcome to this presentation for parents of Shenton Primary School. This presentation is to inform you about key policies with some helpful information. It will last for approximately 5 minutes. Thank you for your time. We want to build an effective partnership with you so that your child achieves the best that they are capable of. We will share information with you through the year. There will be 2 parent-teacher meetings and you will receive a written report at the end of the academic year. We will also talk to you at the end of the school day if anything has happened that you should be aware of, including if your child has done something amazing or if anything has upset them. Please share information with us as well that would be helpful, including any medical changes to your child or events that your child has had a strong emotional response to. This may include if your child is upset because they have lost their favourite toy or broken it, or maybe something more serious. Equally, please let us know if your child has done something amazing outside of school, for example, a sports achievement or an award they may have won, so that we can celebrate that in school as well. The following slides will go through important policy information. School attendance. The government expects all children to come to school regularly. Children that come to school regularly learn more. Please phone, email or send a message if your child cannot come to school, giving the reason why. If you decide you need to take your child on a long holiday or trip abroad, please remember that you may be fined. This is currently £60 per child per parent. If you are celebrating Eid or Diwali or any other day of religious significance to you and your family, please tell us and remember that your child can only have 1 day for those kind of celebrations. COVID-19 update. Just a reminder, please do not come onto the school site if you have any symptoms or if you should be isolating. If someone in your household tests positive, if your child does not have symptoms, they can still come to school. You may need to get a neighbour or a friend to drop them off and pick them up. But you must also make sure that your child has a PCR test at one of the centres. If your child tests positive, they must then isolate for 10 days. If your child feels better before the 10 days have finished, you can take them for another PCR test. If they test negative, they can come back to school. Otherwise, we will provide online teaching so they do not miss any more school time. Thank you for your help. Safeguarding and social services. We have a duty in law to make sure that all children are kept safe from harm. This means that we listen to your children very carefully. If, for example, your child talks to us about something that is of concern, for example, they may say that somebody had hit them, maybe with a belt or a slipper, then we will talk to you. It is illegal in this country to hit children with any kind of implement, so not with a belt or with a slipper or anything else. We cannot hit children. Sometimes children will tell us something and we will need to talk to you to find out exactly what has happened. Please do not worry if you are asked to come into school and just tell the truth. 99% of the time, things are resolved very quickly. If there is something serious of concern, please remember that the social services in this country are not here to take children away. Their job is to support families to make sure that they can look after their children well. So please always tell the truth, and remember that we are all here to help you, to help your children, and equally we are all here to help the children. Packed lunches and healthy eating. At school, we have a healthy eating policy. So to help you make sure that your school's packed lunch is healthy, please remember to include all of the important food groups. Bread, potatoes, rice, they all come from a group called carbohydrates that provide energy. Fruit and vegetables provide vitamins and minerals. Beans, meat, fish, cheese, eggs all provide protein for our muscles. Milk and dairy foods like cheese, yogurt all provide calcium to help us have healthy teeth and bones. And all the crisps and chocolates and cakes are mostly for fun and provide us with energy, which our children need. If you are sending your child with an Asian vegetarian diet or packed lunch, most of the food groups are there. Please remember that protein can be missed, and protein is chana or dal or any kind of beans that we can include. So please remember to include that in their packed lunches. If you are giving your child an African diet, again, most of the major food groups are there. Sometimes calcium can be missed, so please make sure your child has milk or yogurt or cheese or something of that kind that will give them the calcium that they need. ESafety. Over the last year, the children have been online more than they have ever been, and we know that ESafety is important. The Think You Know website will give you lots of information. Some top tips for you include: make sure your child only uses their laptop or their tablet or their phone, whatever device they have, in a room where you can still see it. Please do not let them go into the bedrooms with their gadgets on their own. Also, you can remind the children never to use their full name or to tell others details about what school they go to or where they live online. This is what we teach them at school. We also tell the children never to arrange to meet somebody that they have met online. The last thing we tell the children is always to tell an adult if they see anything of concern, and I'm sure your children will do the same at home. So please remind them to tell you if they see anything online that they are concerned about or unhappy about. And together we can keep them safe. Here is some information about age restrictions on popular social media sites and for some popular computer games. With computer games, if you are buying them in a store or online, they do have the age restriction on them. So please be aware of that and make sure that your children access age-appropriate games. School governors. The governing body is made of volunteers who give their time to ensure the best for the school and for us as a community. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can always talk to them. The governors meet 4 times every term. They check our policies, check the school is safe and meeting its legal obligations. The governors also check our financial planning and that the quality of teaching that your children receive is of the highest quality. You can always contact them, and if you feel that you can help the school, please send me a message or come in and talk to me if you would like to join our governing body, and you would be very welcome. Thank you. The School Jotter is an app that you can download onto your phone. All of the letters that we send out, or most of the letters that we send out, will be sent out through this app. If you do not have the app, please follow the instructions to download it. If you need any help, please come to the school office with your phone. Make sure you have internet access and we will help you. The advantage of the school app is that you can use the translation button, and so whatever letter you receive, you can translate into a language of your choice. To finish this presentation, I would just like to remind you of some of the basics of how we can help each other. So in terms of supporting your child, if there are any concerns about your child's learning, sometimes it can be just short. There might be something new that we are teaching the children that they do not understand, in which case we will go in class, support them and give them that extra help. If they are having further difficulties, they may be taken and taught in smaller groups. These are kind of booster lessons and are sometimes called interventions. If we have a significant concern about your child's learning, we will talk to you, and together we will help your child to achieve what they are truly capable of. If you have any concerns about your child's learning, please come in and talk to us. We will continue to do our best to teach your child at the highest quality level. We will do our best to make sure that every child in school feels safe, happy and secure. We will deal with any issues as quickly and efficiently as we can. We will always talk to you about anything that has affected your child that you should know about. For your part, please make sure that your child comes to school as regularly and on time. Try not to take your child out of school for any longer than you have to. Please make sure your child is wearing school uniform, including a watch for children year 2 to year 6. And make sure the reading books come back, and together we can support the behaviour policy of the school and ensure your child is eating healthily. Thank you for listening to this whole presentation. If you have any questions, our doors are open. Please come and ask. Thank you.